Hey everyone, it's Greg again. It's a special podcast after my regular podcast. We don't mess around with Jim. It's Jim Croce's birthday. I had to come on. I had to come back and wish Jim Croce he had it. He would have been 81 today. Can you imagine? It seems like Jim Croce has been gone from this forever. He was only 30 when he was killed. And today he would have been 81 and probably still performing. I mean, we have a lot of artists who are still performing even into their 80s. I love Jim Croce. He's from the Philadelphia area. He graduated Villanova. I never met him, but I always liked his music. My favorite Jim Croce songs is The Hard Way Every Time. So many good songs. Bad, New Word Ground, Time in a Bottle, I Got a Name. So many good songs. And you have to wonder what would have been. How many more great songs this guy would have wrote. He was one of the best songwriters ever, still is. I could see Jim Croce having his own talk show. I think he did host the Tonight Show when Johnny Carson was on. And I think he could have did anything he wanted to do. Although, from what I read about Jim before he was killed in that plane crash, he was really thinking about quitting the music business. I think he was sort of disillusioned by everything that was going on in the record industry at the time. And he was actually talking about giving up music and becoming a writer, doing screenplays, writing novels. And I'm sure he would be great at that too. So, a little known fact, Jim Croce and the great Jimmy Buffett, who just died last year, were friends. In fact, they recorded on the same label in the early 70s, late 60s. And Jimmy Buffett spent some time at Jim Croce's farmhouse, not far from him, outside of Reading, PA. And in fact, after Jim died, the record company said, well, now Jimmy, it's up to you. You become more, we're going to make you more high profile. And it's time for you to take the band of the next great singer-songwriter. So I never been up to Jim's house before, but I've heard that it is now an historic site. Not only the Jim Croce farmhouse, where he lived with his wife Ingrid and his son AJ, he now tours. And in fact, he's doing a tour. AJ is really renowned for blues and jazz, but he's been doing a tour called Croce Sings Croce, doing his father's songs. And the farmhouse is where Jim lived, and the barn is also a historic site because the barn was a place where Jim wrote a lot of his great songs in the world. So just wanted to come in and come back and say happy birthday, Jim Croce, and you're missed and you're not forgotten. And we continue to play your music. And it's timeless. It's timeless music. And hopefully the next generation gets into Jim Croce too, and discovers his music as far as his lyrics, especially, just great, just great. So anyway, happy birthday, Jim, and everybody put on some Jim Croce today and celebrate his birthday. Take care. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.